What's up, y'all? This is Brittany from She Abundantly at sheabundantly.com. Can I spit some truth to you real quick? When it comes to relationships and picking and choosing, a lot of us women get caught up in the, oh, he chose me, or I'm the chosen one, and it makes you feel important, or it makes you feel like you're more special than the other women around you. Even when the man who is choosing you ain't no good for you. When he chooses us, when he wants to talk to us, it's like for some reason we just feel obligated to talk to that man. But let me tell you this, don't settle for him choosing you. The last choice is yours. Just because a man chose you does not mean that you have to choose him. And that's where we get it twisted. You may have found yourself in desperate situations. You may have found yourself in just a low self-esteem state of mind. But let me tell you, your value, your worth is not in a man, especially in a man choosing you. You've already been chosen by the king, and you got to know that thing, and you got to live that thing. There have many guys that have come and gone in my life who have decided to choose me, but obviously they're not here. Why? Because they didn't make the cut. See, ladies, we can no longer fall for this double standard idea. Men out here, they want a nice woman. They would love to date a virgin. They would love to marry a virgin. They don't want their woman to be passed around. But yet, they fail to hold themselves to the same standard. Yet, they're out here sticking their male members in any kind of hole that has a heartbeat. So what's a standard? If you don't know what a standard is, it is simply this. What is acceptable? If you set your standard right here, anything below that standard is unacceptable. So it is so important as a young woman to get some standards and hold on to them, because that's going to determine who has access to your life and who does not, especially to us women of God. God already holds us to a wonderful standard that he's given us the grace to live up to. So when it comes to a woman of God, there should be standards all around us. I've had men step to me and I've had to contemplate, like, should I let this man into my life? He's this, he's that, he looks this way, he has this. But just like I have to remind yourself of this. Is he living according to the standards of God? The same standards that God is holding you to. Is he holding himself to those same kind of standards? You can't be trying to step to me talking about you a man of God, but the last time you had sex was like 2 weeks ago. You can't step to me trying to pursue me to be in some kind of relationship when you just had a newborn last night. The best advice I can give to any young man like that is get your life. The last thing you need to be doing is trying to pursue a relationship with another young woman. What I suggest you to do is to focus on how you cannot ruin another young woman's life. To focus on how you cannot make another young woman a single mother. Young men like that don't even know the biblical design of sex, why God created it and why he tells us to wait. Better yet, they have yet to grasp the understanding of true worship to God. Men like that want what they cannot have. They want what is not theirs. And I don't mean that in a negative, downgrading way. That is the honest to God truth. Because a woman of God is the gift, the favor of a man of God. Not somebody who professes to be a man of God, but one who actually walks it out and holds themselves to the standards of God. There are some men out here that are as fine as wine, but their standards is lower than dirt. Now, baby girl, is that the kind of man that you want to pursue you? Is that the kind of man that you are fighting other women for? That you are being jealous of other women for? Is that the kind of man that you have wasted so much time on, so many tears on, and emotions on? Well, maybe you're thinking, well, if I get with him, I can change him. If I get with him, I can teach him the word of God. It's just like God said to me, I'll say this to you, and please take it with so much love. God don't need your help. When God created man, woman was nowhere around. That means it is up to man to develop a relationship with God, get in the presence of God, and to know his purpose, to see what God is calling him to do. Because until a man knows where he is going, he does not need a woman. What he'll do with a woman is make her life that much worse. And the only place that he will be able to lead you or that woman is to himself. And let me tell you, if he leading you to him, y'all ain't going far. Just like Christ, or the groom, married his wife, the church, his role is to wash his wife, or the church, with the word of God. Men are called to wash their wives with the word of God. You trying to wash him with the word when he was created to wash you with the word. That right there is a young woman who was out of order. She is out of bounds. She's fouling left and right. She is no longer in the game. She ain't playing right. I heard it put like this: you do not get what you pray for, but you get what you are. For men out here, you know, with these $2 standards, expecting a $100 standard woman, it is so unrealistic. So remember, just because he chose you does not mean you have to choose him. You have power, young woman. Use that thing. Get your standards, live by those standards, and hold others to those same standards if they want to be with you. You have the last choice. Check out SheAbundantly.com, where I have truth, music, fashion, and all good stuff in between. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel where I talk that real talk just like this. Stay encouraged. Peace.